Goddamn basketball games until my junior year of high school, bro.
I never knew that.
Never knew that.
St. Joe's is my freshman year because he played on Saturdays at 9 and 10 o'clock in the morning. Wet black mama and daddy getting on the motherfucking hill, going all the way out to Westchester to watch their son play for 2 hours.
Can I say something? Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing before you keep going?
Yeah.
The coach from Westchester been on my ass for a year for my son. For my son.
Hey, it might be for him, it might not. But let me tell you this. Pingatou, I would have drove him crazy, but he would have loved me. Because I would have stayed in motherfucking team ass. I would have kept everybody loose. The whole thing about Hoop Dreams tripped me out about their programs, about how Bedford and different Pingatou and them was. You look at Hoop Dreams and you cut to a bus scene. We on our bus finna go to a game to play bar. We shooting dice, having fun, loosen it up. You cut to the St. Joe's bus, everybody on the bus like this.
Praying damn near.
Pingatou and them. Don't talk. Think about the game on the way to the game. And then you cut to our bus.
Is that he talk?
Yeah, you cut to our bus. The back pipe of the bus busting. Pow! You hear that shit and all that motherfucker playing dice on the bus and loosen it up. We get off the bus at Dunbar playing against Derek Patterson, signed with Georgetown. Bust his ass.
Let me ask you this.
Hold on, Phil. Let me ask this one question.
You think
I'm
it's
out.
more because of your character that brought that over to the bus scenes and things like that? Like y'all just.
No, I think that just was the public league.
That's just the nature of y'all.
That was just the Red West, the public league. Like,
Yeah.
Mr. Bedford knew that he couldn't shut up no 15 high school motherfuckers on the way to the game. Like, he knew from the hood that
biggest games
don't
of their
say
life.
nothing for the game. Bedford knew he was gonna lose that battle. So just let us do what we do, have fun, be loose.
Y'all get on that court, y'all go busy.
Focus at game time. And he told us in that locker room, only way you gonna win this game is come out here and not playing all that bullshit you be doing.
He definitely checked y'all early.
If you don't play that bullshit, y'all will win the game. Plain and simple. That's how his game plan was.
He kind of like
if you do what I tell you to do and play our game plan, you'll win the game.
Okay, check this out.
We didn't even have our best player that game, Cesare Christian.
I'm finna
Cesare Christian. What? Big Chaz. People don't even know about this dude.
Hey, Tuss.
They just leave him out, like out of the loop, like he won cold, like he wasn't an All-American.
Hey, Tuss, I'm finna ask a personal question. And I've been trying to ask this like all night. You know, this is Bring Your A Game Sports Radio.
Mm-hmm.
We get into the personal shit. We don't hold nothing back. And when we got on the section where we were talking about your dad, this is something that I always wanted to know. Like, what is the circumstances surrounding your dad's death? Like, are you willing to open up and talk about that? Like, what exactly happened? Because we all heard the stories.
Yeah, I heard.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what.
So I just want to know. And after this, I'm bowing out. But this is something that always bugs me. Like, what exactly happened surrounding your dad's death?
I would say this. I would give you this piece to a point because I have to say that for the TV show that I'm pitching. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
But I mean, I can give you this much up to this about my dad. My dad was not no model citizen. He was a street guy. He was a smooth, suave, think American gangster.
Yeah. Okay. Every time I see him at 111, he had that big smile
think
on his
American
face.
gangster.
He had that big smile on his face. Every time I see him.
I'm not finna risk stupid stuff. He one of those white collar crime dudes. Like I'm gonna think about a plan and map it out before I go do. He wasn't one of those as I need money, criminal and all that. Not one of those. He was a thought out.
He's a thinker,
street dude, a thinker.
Okay.
But he knew he didn't want his sons them to follow them footsteps.
Okay.
Right.
But 2 of them did. Well, shit, 3 of them did. I didn't. So it was something he did in his past that came back to haunt him.
Okay.
And it's always like that, y'all know. Once a person changed their life around,
some come hunting them.
Some come back around that was happening in their past.
Oh, you thought we
disrupt
forget.
something.
Note
You know
to
what I'm
self.
saying?
I always say this. Remember what you do to people.
Yes.
Because
Yo.
the people that you did it to will never forget.
Chickens come
Oh, yeah.
on the roofs.
Yo.
Okay.
And,
So be careful what you do to
and,
people.
and they didn't
That's a
forget.
message. That's a
Let me ask
message.
you one. Let me ask you one more question. Oh, let me ask you one more question.
CL
Who was some of the toughest playground cats you played against coming up, man? From you can just say from your freshman year till you got up out of Marsh. Who was some of the guys you be like,
all I can tell you
God
was
damn,
this,
he
yo.
was just tough on me, man. Or I gave him the business.
No, I can't even tell you the names. I could tell you just the places where I played at, and it was never inside of a fucking gym.
Always on concrete.
If I was inside of a gym, that means I was playing for Marshall
Okay.
or the Georgetown Hoyas.
Okay.
But outside is where we got our shit from.
Yeah, well, we got most of your stripes from.
Now I'm finna lay down some parks to you that you may know.
Hit him with the Latham.
Latham,
Okay.
Get it in.
Delano. Now all these parks is happening at the same time.
Pulaski
So
Road.
you gotta beat these motherfuckers at this game and then
Travel
run
over
over
there.
to this game.
Yes.
You got Mason.
Yeah.
You got Franklin. You got Merlack.
That one had the rims on
And
the
they're all
side.
like-
Yeah, you got Moore Park.
And they were all
You got
like,
Lil Clark Park. You got Lil Jack. Remember
Lil
Lil
Jack
Jack
used to-
over
they
there?
were all within like a
Central?
3-mile radius
What?
too.
In the hole.
In the hole.
They were all like in like a 3-mile
In a
radius too.
3-mile radius, man. This was the west side where you got groomed at.
K-Town
you
area.
had to go to
Well, you
these
think that's
places.
what,
Moore
that's
Park,
what most of these
shit.
guys really from back in them days?
Had to. Because I didn't play against none of them in no gym. Unless it was against Georgetown, the Hawks.
12 play.
Top Dollar now.
12 plays.
12 play, all them cats. You know, and we played outside first.
That's crazy.
So that's what I'm trying to bring, like, and I'm talking about, like, you go to, Venice Beach. You ever been to a Venice Beach tournament?
This beach is crazy.
And,
man.
in
It's
California?
decent. Yeah. It's,
I heard that
it's
shit
good.
for real.
Amazing.
Call in.
Do you hear me? Venice Beach is amazing.
I never.
It's beautiful. I've been
Rucker
there.
Park is amazing.
I've been there.
The Dykeman. All these parks I'm
I've been
naming
there.
is not indoors.
What about the
they
DMV?
outside.
Outdoors doing it. I'm talking about straight up professional shit.
Absolutely.
The Dykeman in New York.
Yeah.
Soul in the Hole. The West 4th Street is motherfucking probably the size of one block.
Like Jensen.
Yeah.
Like Jensen.
Yeah.
The West 4th Street. And motherfuckers got games coming up out of the subway. Motherfuckers come up out of the subway catching a bus going home. They like, no, I'm just here watching the game. That's the type of culture I'm trying to bring back to Chicago.
But do you think New York basketball is hype or overhype? Because a lot of them like
They market well. They market
and
New York well.
I hear Chris Webber
And
say this a
people-
lot.
And people support New York. Like in New York, they get supported. Don't matter what you do. Like say for instance, you was doing a single, and you got him out. People gonna come out and support you. In New York, they support whatever.
But
Like
they
if you
also
from-
look like it almost look like it's a come up too, like how they used to do the N1.
But everybody come up.
Yeah, everybody
Like,
come up.
Everybody come up
Yeah.
in New York.
But you know
That's
who
the
was the
thing.
real star of N1 to me was
Ray Foster.
Of
That's
course.
what they kicked it off
Yeah.
with.
Marbury took it to that marking
Yeah.
era.
Right.
Now,
So-
how can going further?
Remember,
That's-
Stephon Marbury was in the league before
Exactly.
before Ray
And
Foster.
this is where I was
Right.
going. This is where I was going. Now you got HD, which is Hoop Dreams. We know what that is.
Yep, they know.
Hopefully they'll prove a lot of stuff you do going
Yep.
further in the future. Like you want to do the HD2, which would have been featuring Patrick Beverly.
Yep.
And I would have been a good look because this is
Yep.
a hard, tough, no kid from the West Side, K-Town, same areas you from, same areas the 10 from. How would you look going forward? Would you try to do maybe HD3, and it may not be somebody from Mars. It may just be somebody, a local kid that's period in the city of Chicago. Would you be willing to do that
Oh
as well?
man, you understand?
Because I've been seeing some nice cats coming out.
Yeah.
man.
Listen to me. When we did Hoop Reality with Patrick Beverly,
Trying to get me on that sound.
you think my entrepreneurial mind didn't have a spinoff coming on after that?
Okay.
The dudes who was funding the movie, and I really can't go into all
No,
the
you ain't gotta go into
details.
Yeah,
details.
on
don't go into it,
because
tough.
Give us enough whatever
it
you
gotta-
give us.
all I'm gonna say, it got to do something with the king and his people. But you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna
That's
say
a
that.
fair assessment.
All I'm gonna say is
King Williams, you gonna diversify?
no.
No. He talking about.
Jizzy, you know, All I'm saying is,
I'm gonna leave that part alone.
Hoop Reality, the movie, was supposed to turn into a series.
Well, if y'all answer this phone,
We supposed to have came back right back that same year and put the camera on Courtney Hargrave
Yeah.
coaching them.
coaching.
Cause he
them.
won a state title, correct?
Title that year with the
The
winning.
standoff would have been crazy.
No, how Friday Night Lights is?
That
That's
was-
what it was.
Friday night tights. Yeah.
This is uncut.
That's
I never
what
knew
I
this.
was pitching to these dudes.
I
They
hit
didn't
you.
Wow.
get it. They didn't
So-
want to get it. They didn't want to do it.
All right.
Greatest
So-
one-year coach ever.
Dude,
So Double A, let me get this question out, man.
Never
Before
knew
Corey
that.
try to take
Dude,
all
it's
the
new to me.
questions.
dude. Let me tell you something. I done
Yeah.
had so many business things that I want to do to spin off and to promote and to help. Cats just was like didn't understand it.
Could you imagine doing what you doing with
Somebody, we got to call. We got to call the CL.
Jabari Parker, Eras, or you see what I'm saying?
Bring your A game sports talk. Who am I talking to?
Who the hell
Hello.
is that?
Who is this? What's going on, Mike?
I got a question for CL.
Where you calling from, Mike?
Hello.
Where you from?
Where you calling from?
I'm at Walmart.
Okay.
Nah, Walnut.
I'm off Walnut.
We went one time. All right, go ahead.
I'm off
For CL.
Walnut by Walmart.
Free A-Game Sports Talk Radio. They call in from Walmart.
Walnut.
calling in.
Right.
He from my
Walnut.
hood, man.
He
He from my
Walnut.
hood. Relax.
I got a question though. I know. No, I got a real serious question though.
Okay, ask it.
Turn your TV down, man.
Hey, man, your question ain't finna take all day, man.
What was the toughest guards you played back in your Marshall days? What was the toughest guards?
Yeah. Marshall days. All right.
You asking Corey that?
Nah, he asked
Yes, hey.
He meant to say out there.
Put the J-Mo down.
No, but it is a delay though. I understand that.
It's a delay. Who was your toughest guard back in your Marshall days?
What was the toughest guards you played back in your Marshall days?
Okay.
We got do we say on the west side or the south side?
In your Marshall days.
Yeah, period.
In Marshall.
Period.
Yeah.
Sherrod Clay from Crane.
Okay.
Liam Moffitt from Westinghouse.
He was a monster.
God damn. I was short him that happy.
High jumper from Manly. Damn. Oh, hold on. Theodis Owens from Farragut.
Okay.
That was a good name.
Kewan.
Kewan Garris.
was
Greg.
younger
Look, Greg Morris from Westinghouse. Lamont from Westinghouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that was the guy. That was my toughest.
Yeah, I ain't letting you get off the show with that shit.
That was my toughest.
Fuck that. He said name one, nickel.
But he gave you 4.
He
I
said
gave you
name
4.
one.
The
He
toughest?
He said who the hardest guy? Right.
The hardest.
The motherfucker
hardest.
mean.
Oh, it was Liam Moffitt.
mean one.
Liam Moffitt.
Liam
No, he
Moffitt.
said
Liam Moffitt.
Liam Moffitt, Carlo.
Okay.
Liam
then.
Moffitt was a motherfucking legend.
Liam Moffitt, that's
No,
what
he
he said,
said
Carlo.
name the hardest one.
The hardest one was Liam Moffitt.
Okay then.
So Lynn Moffitt is his number 1. But he
He
gave us
said
4.
D.
Yeah.
He gave us 4.
He asked for four.
The best guard that
I didn't
I
argue shit. He
best-
didn't ask for four.
The best-
He said name D.
the best guard that I feel to come out of Chicago in my era at my time,
In 91.
who I saw at 91 was Jamie Brandon, hands down.
Jamie
Period.
Brandon.
What school he went to?
LSU.
What high
Played-
school?
He went to King High School. The
Okay.
nigga went 33-0 in his senior year.
Okay.
That's
He was
enough
the
for you?
best high school guard, hands down.
Is that
He
enough for
would've
you?
played with the Diesel at LSU.
That's good. What you call
Who
him?
was this guard with him? Chris Jackson?
I got one more question.
Oh,
I got
wow.
one more
What's your last question?
That's why Jamie went there, because Chris left.
All right, Carlo. This is the last question.
He
Go
didn't
ahead.
play with Chris that year.
The last question. For the Final Four, who y'all have to win the Final Four now that there's been all these upsets going on?
So you got in your final four.
Final four.
Final, damn, you want to say Final Four? Let me just say my final.
Since the upsets, who your final four?
Man, it's been so many
take
motherfucking
that first.
upsets.